Welcome back. Here we go. Another day, another time to test some new games and stuff like that. We've been playing this tap simulator, trying to catch up to some of the leaderboards, some of our friends, and we tried pushing for getting caught up to like Russo Plays, but he's spending quite a bit of Robux to get some of the best pets, so we're not jumping into that because this is probably, going to be a thing for just a little bit and then it'll be something else. So let's try to pick something else. Looks like we have a pickaxe simulator. Looks like Wheat here is playing Levelbound. So we're actually going to check out this. 724,000 visits, 88%. Looks like this is the MMORPG, which I love. Created on 1.9, so actually really recent. It's only been out a little bit and it already had an update. So let's dive into this and see what it's all about. Bit of bad ping. What should we be? What should be? Oh. Okay. Welcome to Levelbound. Please choose your class. I always like being a tank. Okay. Looks like we got damage, defenses, other, skill tree, inventory. This is exactly like the game we played not too long ago that went upside down. So did somebody just copy this and do a reboot? That is what this looks like. This is just a reboot. Of the one game, man, dungeon leveling. There you go. This is a reboot of dungeon leveling. This guy's gonna just keep teleporting back to here. Something's glitched out with this dude. That's a little irritating. I was hoping this was an actual new game. I actually really enjoyed this game. Our littlest guy loved playing this game with me. It was a lot of fun. Something happened with the owners. He sold it, and then everybody was mad that he didn't say anything, and then he's like, oh wait, I didn't sell it, I got hacked, blah blah blah. Bunch of weird stuff like that. So it looks to me like somebody copyrighted this, or I don't know, man. But the guys that are on the leaderboard, that Glio dude, he was in the top last time as well. Looks like people are like multi-boxing a bunch of guys. This kind of sucks because this is all glitched. Again, I really liked the concept of this game. I love MMO RPGs. And this one was designed pretty well. Skill tree kind of stuff. You gain weapon mastery here. The more weapon mastery you gain up, the more abilities you get. And then when you get to a certain mastery, you actually get a subclass, which the tank was like Death Knight and Paladin, I think is what it was. We rocked a mage for a long time on this. It was easy for solo leveling and all that kind of stuff. That's why we rocked a mage. Our son, he played the assassin, like rogue kind of thing, and then we were going to slowly switch over to tank so we can kind of help out a little bit more. We tried healer as well, which was a lot of fun because we got into more groups as a healer. Let's see, yeah, you get this inventory, open this guy, boom, we got some rubies. Yeah, they ended up adding like arena. Again, really liked the concept. Can't believe people are already in the level 50s. It actually took a long time to level up in this game. So this game's, I don't know why these guys already $36,000. The bummer part is people put in a lot of time on the last one, and these are going to be the guys that were in the top last time as well. Why would they accept a full reboot and do this all over again? That's the question I have, because I bet you we don't have any. No. So we had a couple of these last time, so now you got to rebuy them again. It's almost like the owners, if this is the same owners, that they rebooted it and now they're just wanting Robux again and people playing this again. So again, I don't know what that happened. I didn't do anything. Oh, see, it wants us to do the tutorial. Again, really liked this game. It was a lot of fun. It gets real challenging because they actually, the difficulties, you keep raising them. Then you get the heroics, and then you also have little ways to even make it more challenging, which is like no healing, no campfires, no all this other kind of challenging ways, which makes the game a little bit funner because, let's see, identify. I don't think we got anything to identify, do we? Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to identify everything in this game. Okay, I don't think there was an equip all. That's interesting. I don't remember starting out with 11111. I thought you started out with something different when you picked the tank and other things. I can't remember what the builds were. We'll just do that for now. Okay, again, I was really hoping this was a different game. but it looks like it's the same game, which, don't get me wrong, we really liked this game, but the biggest problem is, let's see if anybody has any cursed. So cursed is like the best of the best, right? Yeah, people are already getting cursed runes and whatnot. Cursed swords are really good. At least the prices, since it's restarted, isn't crazy. It's about the same, but some things were getting a little ridiculous because it was like millions and millions of gold to buy certain things. It started getting easier to get gold because you would just do certain achievements here, and you'd start stacking up some of these caskets and whatnot. Definitely start giving you a lot. So is anybody on heroics? Let's see here. Heroic 9 already. That's crazy. Yep, see, so you got orc lands, all this. Temporary disabled. So you'd come over here, you got easy, medium, and hard. Then you have these modifications, right? Like no XP lose, like no campfires, all this other stuff to make it a little more challenging, right? Let's accept this guy and see if we can do something with somebody. So again, this was a very fun game at one point. There was a lot of controversy, you know, about the owner and other things, and it made it kind of tough to keep up and keep playing on this game when you didn't know if it was going to get deleted and restarted and all this other stuff. Let's see if Dungeon Heroes is still a game. No, it wasn't Dungeon, it was Dungeon Leveling. Right here. Okay. Dungeon Leveling group. Boom, 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 boom. 2 active. Okay. So watch this. Dungeon Leveling. Okay. 2 people are playing this game. Something had to have happened because they did a full reboot. Let's see if it even loads. If it doesn't load, they shut this game down and they started up the other one. Which again could go back to what happened, right? Like if this group sold out, if this thing got hacked per se and taken, they could have done a full reboot again. See, we were level 57 at one point. That's a bummer. It's not even gonna. So again, if I was able to log into this, it's this game. It's 1,000 Levelbound Studio. So these guys bought it. These guys have had to purchased it. and did a full reboot, which again, we really liked this game. It was a lot of fun. It was challenging all the way up until everything started getting a little crazy. Why did it not save or something? Okay, so you get items, right? You identify them, then you can enchant them, then you can roll params on it to get better params. These take forever to get. We never even got any of these cursed. And then of course runes is what you collect over time. You can buy them, but it's a little irritating that you would have to repurchase everything all over again. Oh, look at this now. See how this, I logged into the other game and then logged back to here. It shows these as being purchased now. That's funny though. It will not give you the most expensive one that you did have, which is this key, which is the chests to always get underneath the locked chests. We'll try playing with somebody. Again, I really liked this game. Like, look at this. You can buy, rent a healer. You can rent a damage dealer. You could build your own group, and that's what we used to have to do. Playing by myself, which this game is capable of doing. Look at this big book. You have health potions, okay? Then you have mana potions, because when you use your abilities, it uses up mana. See, the tank was really hard starting out. Kind of a struggle here. So you can mana pot, just tap the fire, boom, it regenerates your mana pots again. These bridges disappear. Woo. See that? So be careful of this level. This is crazy that they did a full reboot on this though. Makes me want to play it because now you actually can get somewhere. Oh, that's awesome. I would love to know, like, the coding on the enemy mobs, because they do a really good job of tracking you. They don't get stuck. So this is that key, right? Boom. You have to buy that game pass for it. Sometimes there's really awesome loot inside of there. Oh, we're out of mana. Drink a pot. Boom. Shout. Stand in this from your healer. That guy doesn't even care about chests right now. We do, because we ain't got grip. We got no loot right now. We gotta hit up that bonfire thing. Nice. Good job, healer. So boom, get this, get some mana up. Dang, that guy got a blue. So you have random chances to get different quality of loot. That guy just got a blue item out of it. We got a green item, which is still pretty cool. That's why you always want to open these chests as a beginner, because you never know. I mean, you can get something where you're like, oh man, I didn't expect that. So your job as a tank would be running in here, taking all the damage. Oh, blue portal. These are special levels. Hop into these. Look at this, gave us a green. Okay, then you start it once everybody's in. These guys just kind of spawn in waves here. The amount of waves is based on what kind of chest. See my shout there, boom, makes everybody attack me because I am the tank. Got to drink some pots here. I always go off after healers and archers. Archers on the last game by far did the most damage to you as like a enemy. Blue item, see? You don't think that's a big deal right now, but it is. So make sure you tap. Boom. You just gotta tap it, and then it regenerates all your potions and stuff like that. Oh, this guy's gonna teleport here. Okay, we're gonna shout. Make sure he stays on us. Shout. Use that ability so we take less damage. This guy's down, so we're reviving him because we want that healer. Got a pot, boom. Shout again. Okay. Nice. Nice, even though he's an NPC. Revived him. See, and it shows down here everything you got, how much money. Good XP, mastery. We're going to return because we actually want to put some of these items on. Not going to lie, like, it sucks to skip all that tutorial stuff. Just go to identify all. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Go there. So if you look at these, pirate helm, if you get a set, increases your attack speed by 4%. Warrior chest does that. Right now, we just want everything that's better. All of this is just better in general. Then the rest of it, you can come over here, come to the merchant, sell your items, check marks. So sometimes buying things is a good idea at the beginning. This definitely gets you going quicker. I would say a weapon, if you could find a weapon that meets your needs, that's your biggest upgrades right off the bat. So we're not going to buy anything right now. Let's see if there's anything that's kind of like cheap. Nothing's going to be cheap. People are putting things up for auction or looking for good money here. Nope. Okay. Like the game and join the group. Crypt hard, dude. We're totally not there. Let's go medium. Let's go. Can we do anything here? All mobs invisible. Debuffs don't work on mobs. Can't use block, can't use dash. Boom. Easy ones. So how do we get to hard? I thought all you had to do was beat medium to unlock hard, which I thought we just did. Could be wrong. Okay, so we need a healer. I always buy the cheapest ones. And always buy 2, because then you have a higher chance of people reviving you. See how your other guy revived the other guy, so you don't have to worry about reviving him because your other guy just did it, right? So that's kind of the concept behind, at least try to get 2 NPCs. I just see it a little more beneficial, and depending on what class you're playing. Okay, get rid of the archers. Where's this guy going? If you have trouble with your dying and stuff like that, remember, try to get close to your healer. See how he ran up to us? What's going to be a bummer part is we're going to get to one of these levels, and one of those chests is going to be really good, and we're not going to be able to open it because we don't have that pass. We had the pass on the last game. It is kind of a bummer that they let everything else transfer over, but they didn't let the biggest pass come over, which is that chest, because that's a huge one. You saw how much Robux that was. That's the biggest one, and so that's the chest right there. Good thing it's just a normal. We've had it to where it's a legendary chest even at this stage right now, and getting a legendary would be huge. And later on, mythic chests, right? So mythic chests are huge. It was very hard to get them in the game. Never even saw a cursed chest. That's even harder. And basically one time it was inside of that, and I'm glad I had the pass, because like I said, it would have sucked if I couldn't got it. So you can pop your pots and then step into this, boom, and it's quicker. It's very weird. I thought we did medium. Maybe we didn't. Make sure you can pop everything, because you are going to be able to use that campfire. When your healer is down, remember you have pots. Just be smart about it, because there is a timer on how long you have to revive here. Pick the person with the lowest timer, get him, then he'll start getting the other guy immediately. So us doing some modifications and turning some things off probably wasn't the best. If I remember right, when you die in here, you lose all the items, and you get a percentage of your XP taken away for failing. So you're like, oh, you know, that's not that big of a deal. It's only 10%, whatever it is, right? When you start getting higher level, 10% is so much, it's crazy, because it gets to the point where each run that you're running, you see how I shouted right when I saw most of the mobs to keep them on me so the healer can heal. Then you can always hang out, right, until everybody heals all the way up. There's no rush, there's no timer. So back to what I was saying on when you get higher level, it 10% is a lot, right? Because if you think about it, if one run you only get 2% every run at that point, XP wise. This is awesome. Blue chest. Oh, it's a bow. Oh, what's wrong with this guy? Oh, there were secrets. See this wall right here? See how it's different and it's offset a little bit? See if I can get the camera to do it. No, maybe they fixed it. You used to be able to look sideways on the walls and see all the way down the wall. So there's secrets in a lot of areas where you get the extra chests. They're sometimes not there, like that wall. As you can see, we couldn't go into it because there's just no chest there right now. So keep that in mind. Oh man, our healer's getting beat up here. We don't have dash. That's why I'm not getting to these guys quick enough. That was one of the ones where we disabled it. It's an easier one to just not have dash and block. I honestly don't even remember how to play. It's like F or something like that to block. Later on, certain boss fights, that's where you'll definitely need block. If I remember right, there was... Oh, see how I can look through these ones? These walls? That's what I was trying to do earlier. Man, I forgot how much of a struggle being a tank is. Trying to level up by yourself. I started out as tank last time, and then, like I said, I went to mage just because I legit could not complete things. Okay, we're trying to play this smart here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. See, this is where we needed the block. Oh, this is where we needed it. See, we just screwed up. We lost all this loot, all this money, playing kind of careless here. And watch what happens. So we lose everything, and I don't think we get the XP. Which is huge, right? Like, you just put in all that time to get nothing. Getting these titles is a huge thing. Like this, Orc Lands using all mods. This gives you bonuses. So it's kind of a recap on this game. Again, really like it, really enjoyed it. It's a bummer that they did a hard restart on the thing, and I mean, this Glio guy was up at the top last time as well. Looks like possibly some of the other people that used to play the game don't play it anymore, because if you think about it, when you put in all that time, all that money, all the other stuff, it's a struggle, right? It's super tough because now you got to redo it again. I'm glad we got some of these back. This one was the biggest one. We should have gotten it. Don't know why. Like I said, probably just getting that money. So I do really like this game. It's a lot of fun. If you want to try it, you know, hop right into it. I would suggest to play with one additional friend at least, because actually solo playing this gets really tough. So yeah, it's kind of where we're at there. Thanks for joining us on this one. We'll try another one here shortly.